What's going on, y'all? It's your boy CMartyFit, and we back here on the coolest, coldest, illest, dopest channel on YouTube. We have Ben Simmons here, who you know who Ben Simmons is. You know, he was part of the big three in Philly, the trust the process, did his thing in Brooklyn. They had high expectations for that team, and he's kind of just hasn't met expectations over the past 6-7 years or so. And it's sad. The guy's 6'10", super athletic. And at one point, this guy was called the next LeBron. They were saying he's going to be the next LeBron. It was they were saying it about Ben Simmons. They were saying it about Zion Williamson as well, who's also been a disappointment. But that's another story for another day. We'll do another episode on him when the season starts, because I'm sure there's going to be some drama, some more drama around him. But anyway, yeah, Ben, it's super sad, and he's had injuries that he suffered with throughout his career, which have held him back as well. And I think more importantly, this guy's mental health was always in question. After that playoff series in in Philly, and Philly has some of the harshest fans in sports, if not the harshest fans in sports, and every player can't deal with that. So Ben was fortunate enough to I guess revive his career, get some playing time with the LA Clippers recently this past season. But apparently, he's having trouble finding a team to pick him up this year. And so the New York Knicks showed some interest, but he don't want to go there. And I'm not in a player's shoes, but if I have to assume, maybe he doesn't want to go there because, one, he doesn't want to deal with New York fans, because he couldn't handle Philly fans. New York and Philly, they neck and neck. Philly might be a little crazier than New York. New York might be a little crazier than Philly. Y'all let me know in the comments. But either that or, he's coming to a team that made the conference finals, and he probably just doesn't see himself making an impact there, playing a lot. He'd be in a secondary role. Because that's Jalen Brunson's team. They got Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG. Them boys doing their thing. They got Karl Anthony Towns. Them boys doing their thing in New York. And Ben probably doesn't see himself getting playing time, or maybe he has to take the league minimum. And sometimes, guys have to humble themselves and take that league minimum. But maybe he just doesn't see that as worth it. I haven't spent a day in the NBA, so I can't really speak on it. But that's just, my speculation and what I could think of. Now, if we remember back, I don't think a lot of people really remember who this guy Ben Simmons was and the type of stuff he used to do. Let's check it out real quick.
He might have qualified big and a dunk.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah, man. So you see, the guy was, just dumb athletic, spectacular potential, but never lived up to it, man. They had a good thing going with him, Joel Embiid, and Markelle Fultz, but it just never turned out to be what Philly fans were hoping. Excuse me, were hoping and wishing for. I think I'm 32, and I think the Sixers went to the finals. What was that, 2000 or 2001, maybe 2002, when AI was there. And in my lifetime, that's been the closest they've been. That's it. Philly has been a subpar organization, and the city deserves a championship from the Sixers, especially since they just got one from the Eagles. But yeah, man, it's sad, man. It's sad, and we hate to see it. And like I said, the mental health thing got to Ben, and let's hear him actually talk about it. And I wasn't aware that he was so open about it. And man, this type of stuff breaks my heart.
But it got to a point where after that series, I'm getting it's like from the people that you're supposed to have the support from. And mentally, it killed me. I was like, fuck, like no energy for anything. Like I was in a dark place. And it took me a long time. The first thing for me was like really identify, like, okay, I got to really, I got to get right. And it's not a physical thing. It's mentally. It's not about the money for me now. Like I want peace and happiness. Like I want to be in a good place. And that, if that costs me whatever it's going to cost, that's what it costs. Like my peace is more valuable than, money.
And you see, after everything he's been through, he clearly values peace. And maybe he won't get that peace in New York. And I don't know what team he'll get the peace in. You know, I hope he doesn't retire. Ben is still young. He's not an old guy. He's still got some basketball left in him. He's still athletic. He's healthy. He's not hurt right now. You know, I pray to God something works out for him. But again, it's just part of the game. You're going to have guys who, you know, they might reach their max potential early in their career, and that's about it. But I hate that it's not a performance thing with him or an injury thing, and it's mental. That boy lost all his confidence, and that's why it's important to you know, do what works for you for your mental. I know for myself, you know, when I'm feeling down, I'm not feeling confident. You know, lifting weights helps me. Listening to different self-improvement podcasts. I got my people I listen to that get me up and going, and even recording content gets me back in my bag. So I pray to God, whatever works for Ben, he figures that out. And it is what it is. And you know, I'm gonna tell the truth, and you know I gotta go. Hey man, let me know if you like the video. Go ahead, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree with the things I said, or let me know how you feel about Ben Simmons and if you think his career is over and if he should retire. And I'll catch y'all on the next episode, man. Cop some gear. Less Brunches, More Crunches. You see, I got the Big Back Activity shirt right here. Less Brunches, More Crunches.com. And follow my social media, CMartyFit, on every platform, Instagram, TikTok, X, and Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast on Apple Podcasts. Appreciate y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. I'm out of here.